MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. Cole Stewart, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Now to the plate, Kyle Higashioka. He will lead this one off today.
The catcher, Kyle.
First offering on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first two games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball outside.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball four, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Batting second, the shortstop, Tyro.
Standing in, Tyro Estrada. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Fouled away. Ball and a strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And that's through, a base hit.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1-0 the count. As a look, now the pitch.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Hit high and deep to right center. Hayes on the run for it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
That is it. The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So it's first and second with two men gone, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Higashioka on second. Hicks on at first with two down. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Yeah, and we didn't waste any time getting things going here. 2 outs and the base is loaded, and the next at bat could set the tone for the entire rest of the game. If he can get out of this mess without any damage, he's going to know he can shut the door all game long. And with this home crowd on his side, they'll be going wild, but that's a big if.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out, bases loaded. That evens it up, 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded. Yankees nothing. Orioles coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. James Paxton gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They've really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
A windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's gone 2 for 6. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So here's Trey Mancini as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And here's Renato Nunez. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
2 out with the man at first. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. No balls and a strike to count. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Florial, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting seven, the second baseman, Romo.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. To the plate now, Ramon Urias in the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Orioles 2 and the Yankees nothing. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Mike Ford.
The first baseman, Mike Ford.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Take one.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. He's set. Here it comes.
Go, MADDEN.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Mancini moving back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
And that'll bring in Esteban Florial, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You got a full count.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now that.
So stepping in, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 pitch.
2-2's the count.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Urias backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Into the box, Thairo Estrada. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Ready with the 1-0. This one's down to third. Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 2-0. Striding in, Ramon Urias. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today.
Urias.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. A swing and a ground ball to third. Andujar's got it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Pedro Severino.
Ready now, Pedro Severino. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Chris.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Davis.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count. Hanser Alberto would be next. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Ford has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hicks drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
A ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. One and 1 to count. Pitch on the way. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1 and 2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the third baseman, Hanser Alberto.
Third baseman.
First offering on its way.
Alberto.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, a lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the belt, the pitch.
That's the ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. The 1-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Renato Nunez, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He hit a sac fly earlier. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone, a home run. So a two-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
The bat, the left fielder, Anthony Santander.
In now, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
At the plate now, Austin Hayes, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Ready for another chance? Ramon Urias. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Second and third here, one man out. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Tommy Kahnle is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. First pitch of the at-bat. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
Oh.
Kahnle is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Count is full.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to do.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's the Orioles 6 and the Yankees nothing. In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Stepping into the box, Mike Ford. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Into the flag court and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Here's Miguel Andujar now.
The third baseman.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate, Estevan Florial. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. One 0 count. Here it is. Line drive, base hit to right. He takes the turn and heads for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Estevan Florial has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Mancini is there, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyro Estrada.
Ready for another shot now. Tyro Estrada, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
And a ball, 1-0. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Orioles 6 and the Yankees 2. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1 ball, no
Not
strike.
close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
2-1.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
No.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
The shortstop.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Good.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
LeMahieu ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Now at the plate, Hunter Alberto. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set, and the pitch.
Good.
Now the 0-1.
Ball.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
The right fielder, number 16.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
1-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Renato Nunez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
So now to the plate, Anthony Santander, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Swing and a liner towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Now pitching for the
All right, thanks, Heidi. Brandon Bailey will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Now batting, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1 the count.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. fouled away. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
No balls and 1 strike.
0-1.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 9-3 ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
At the plate now, Mike Ford, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And it's quickly 0-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The batter.
Riding in once again, Miguel Andujar. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, the right fielder, Esteban Florio.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Into the box, Esteban Florio. No balls and a strike to count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled away. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2's the count.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Full count now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Payoff pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 9 and the Yankees 4. Coming to the plate now, Austin Hayes. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Austin Hayes.
Jay Happ will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Jay Happ.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Ready once again, Ramon Urias. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Happ, a 6'5" left-hander. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Digging in now, Pedro Severino. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. First pitch on its way. Fastball just inside. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. So a full count now. Chris Davis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on top, however, 9-4. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kyle Higashioka. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Thairo Estrada is on deck. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Stepping in, Thairo Estrada. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
No,
and this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
2 balls, 1
Boy,
strike.
not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. 2 balls and no strikes. The count is Stanton.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. DJ LeMahieu waits on deck. The 3-0. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. 4th home run here in the early going, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Michael Rooker will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mancini is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Here comes the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Outside and low, 3-0. I'd
be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
There's the danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0 swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Mike Ford. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Fouled off. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Swing and oh my, hit him with the high into the bleachers and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 2nd of the game, and we are tied again. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
The pitch.
1-2. Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as this side is retired. So give them 5 runs in the inning with the big blows being the 2 home runs. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, and we are tied 9-9. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Chris Davis.
The first baseman, Chris Davis.
Now the pitch. Ball 1.
That's the ball.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hit back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. The 2-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Hunter.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah.
A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-1 home. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Digging in once again, Estevan Florial. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Florial.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
hit on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and up to bat next it'll be the catcher Kyle Higashioka. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Obviously the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
1-1.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyro Estrada.
Into the box now, Tyro Estrada. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Yanks leave 1. And this remains a 9-9 ball game. Renato Nunez will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Bouncer to the left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? If you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
At the plate, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Ball 2.
That's the ball.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in, Austin Hayes. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-2, here it is. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Ramon Urias, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Chad Green was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. He's set. Here it comes. Pedro Severino is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Behind 0-2 now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
0-2 home. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Chris Davis at the plate now. And he takes ball 1. No hits to this point.
1-0.
Here's the 1-0.
That's the ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, D. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. At the plate now, Jose Iglesias out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So now to the plate, Hanser Alberto. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Stanton to the track. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And the second run will score as well.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Into the box, Trey Mancini. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
2 out here and a runner at second. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
1-2 count.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. 8th inning coming up. The O's lead this thing 14-9. Richard Blyer is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Richard Blyer.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Giancarlo Stanton.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Blyer, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. DJ LeMahieu waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hayes on the run for it. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Up next for the Yankees.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Into the box now, Torres, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
The first baseman, Mike Ford.
Standing in now, Mike Ford, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Second and third here, 1 man out. To 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
That's the ball down.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Miguel Andujar is on deck. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Michael Givens is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Number 60, Michael Givens. Now batting, right
to the plate now, Estevan Florio. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. I'm set with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. And good for him. Estevan Florio has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Now batting, catcher.
Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Gary Sanchez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
24, Gary Sanchez.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Baltimore's out in front, 14-13. Gary Sanchez will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher.
Now catcher, number 24, Gary Sanchez.
Striding forward now is the DH, Renato Nunez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Renato Nunez.
Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Adam Ottavino.
First offering on its way.
Hee-haw.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. In now, Anthony Santander. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Nope. Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-1.
1-1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2.
2-2.
Fouled off. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Now in the box, Austin Hayes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they still manage to lead this by a run. All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Thairo Estrada. First pitch on its way, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full. 3-2 here.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Ball 2.
That's the ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Still no thought of a challenge here as they'll run it to 3-0 now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. The 3-0. And he fouls this one off. Three and two to the Yankees center fielder.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And he lays off there, ball four. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The 0-1.
That's the ball.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
The 1-1 home. It swung on and missed for strike number 2. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu as he grounds one briskly to short. To second for one. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
14-13 at the end of this one. The Baltimore Orioles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Sean Armstrong claims the win out of the pen, his first. Michael Givens records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game. 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.